First, let's start by reading example 1. It says, the sum of two numbers is 244. The larger number is 4 more than the smaller number, and we need to find the two numbers. So just like yesterday, we're going to start by labeling our variables. So in letter A, we are talking about two numbers, a larger number and a smaller number. So let's use a capital L, and we'll let that represent the larger number. And if we're using smaller number, S usually looks like a 5, so let's use M instead. And we'll let M equal the smaller number. In part B, we need to go ahead and get our equations. So if we look back at the first sentence, it says the sum of two numbers is 244. And what you want to know is that the word sum means to add. So we can say that L plus M is equal to, because the word is usually means equal, 244. In our second equation, we're looking at the second sentence. The larger number is. Now, this word is, just like before, that's our equal sign. So as we start writing our equation, we know where the equal sign is going to be. And in front of that is, in front of that equal sign, to the left of it, is the larger number. Well, the larger number is our variable. So we are going to put the L on the left. After that, we have 4 more than the smaller number. The words more than, more than, it's also for the words less than. More than is addition, less than is subtraction, but these come at the end of the expression. So for instance, if I have 4 more than the smaller number, 4 will come at the end with a plus sign in front of it. And then the smaller number, that's our other variable, tells me that the M is going to come first. In part C, I'm going to go ahead and solve these. This system is set up perfectly for the substitution method. So if I take a look, I can put my box around this M plus 4, and I'm going to substitute that in for the L in the top equation. So I get M plus 4, again that's kind of that thing in the box that we're substituting in for, plus M equal to 244. Now you could use elimination here if you wanted to, but to get from part B to C, you'd have to subtract that M over to the other side, but that would work the same way. I don't need the box here since there's nothing to distribute out in front. So I'm looking at just M plus 4 plus M equal to 244. M plus M is 2M plus 4 equal to 244. Then I can subtract that 4 from both sides. And I get 2M equal to 240. Finally, divide both sides by 2, and I get M equal to, let's switch it, M equal to 120. Well, if M is 120, and I know that L is M plus 4, plugging 120 in here, 120 plus 4 will tell me that L equals 124. And my last step then is to write my equation, or my sentence, not my equation. So in part D, I can write the smaller number is 120, and the larger number is 124.